Whoa. Okay, hi everyone, this is Hart, and I'm here with my little sister.
Hi.
And we're gonna play Yurei Yashiki no 24 jikan. So 24 hours in a haunted mansion. I hope this isn't too loud.
It's so foreboding.
I know, okay. I'm gonna translate this as best as I can. Okay, so we have to choose who we're gonna be. The trap master is Kambara, but we can't choose him because he's too cool for school. So we can either be Yui, Kashiwara Yui, who is a second year high school student. She is the class president of 2B. Her grades are always the best in the whole school, but she's kind of gloomy, so she doesn't have any friends. And then we have Hiro, who's Mitani Hirokazu. He is also in second year high school. He's really good at sports, especially martial arts, and he feels like he has a duty to protect adorable girls. And then we have Leslie, whose name is Leslie Doyle. She's a second year high school student as well. She's like a very powerful medium, like a psychic.
Oh yeah.
And she's very mature and likes to be alone. And the only person that she can talk to as a close friend is probably Hiro, this guy. And then on the right they have their stats. They have Taidoku, which is what do you call it? It's stamina. Kiryoku, which is heart, or
How does when you lose your heart? You
spirit
get
or
scared or
something?
something?
Yeah, your energy or something, right?
Yeah.
And then Reiryoku is ghost, spirit power.
He has nothing.
Yeah, he's not very great, but
wow.
Leslie's is kind of crazy through the roof. So yeah, Yui is has decent stamina and spirit, but no ghost powers. I really need to think of a word for these. And then Hiro has the strongest stamina, but also doesn't have any ghost power. And then Leslie's kind of weak, but has really, really good ghost powers. Yui is kind of the main character, so I don't know, who do you want to play as?
Hiro, because they can kick
Okay.
some ghost butt.
Actually, I don't think it actually really makes a difference. So
Yeah.
we'll be Hiro. There's no data, so we'll start from the beginning. Okay, we are player 2, who is Hiro. So these are all his crazy stats. Great.
Music is driving me nuts.
Okay. It's a trap novel, so it's a novel with traps. That's what that means. I don't know, I feel like I should turn this down a tiny bit. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's begin the story with the A button. Do you want to skip the opening? Actually, no, we should probably watch it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's so heinous. Hiro, I heard my name called out in the schoolyard, so I turned around. The guys from the soccer team are calling me over. You can come for just a bit, so come join our practice. We can rely on you to play in the competition on Sunday, right? Today I have somewhere I have to go. But I'll score a hat trick for you on Sunday. Okay, well, we'll be waiting for you. And so, Hiro waved goodbye to them, kind of thing. And then he hurried. This is a really fugly room. He hurried on to Leslie's house. Today, Leslie said she'd bring a helper. So he passed by the side of the tennis court, and he thought of something suddenly and came over. I don't really okay. He called on a friend who's a university student who is doing a part-time job as a coach, and got an old ball from him.
It all makes perfect sense.
I don't really I think this means the air was kind of passed through a little bit, it's kind of because it was old, but it should be good enough to play with, I think is what I mean. while like hitting the ball, he walked on, and he thought, a ghost mansion? That's kind of random. That must be Leslie. Oh yeah, of course Leslie would be the kind of person who would ask for help from a ghost. But to ask from inside a ghost mansion, so Leslie, who's the medium, that's what. Oh, okay. Leslie, who's like a medium, she'd written this in a letter. It was from a ghost who just died. Well,
Yeah.
like just become a ghost. I think that means like to turn your neck to the side, kind of like when you're thinking or something. In general, there are like wherever there's a mansion, I think it means like they tend to write these kind of things about them. But because it's a ghost, just because it's ghost or something, like you can't guarantee that it's not a ghost mansion. He might have been like trapped by some really strong person, or might have fallen into a trap or something. When he was waiting for the traffic light to change, these are all the things he was thinking about. So, the traffic light changed, and he stopped thinking and started walking. He was really good at sports, but not very good at using his brain. Leslie, who's like a really talented medium, she's like really laid back, so it seems like she's not a real thinking type either. So that's why she called someone to help. Doubtless that class president would be able to work anything out. She's like the smartest person in the school and is really good at like guessing stuff, like working stuff out. I don't really know what it means. Maybe it's like he just got to her house, like, and just like let himself in, but then he like climbed up. I wonder if the class president's already here. It doesn't seem like there's any friends here. Oh, because she doesn't seem to have any friends. Like, I should probably be happy if Leslie would be her friend. I should probably also be surprised that she's being asked to read a letter from a ghost. While walking down the corridor, Hiro thought again about the letter. God, this is really long. Ooh, spooky.
Hello.
I, yesterday, passed away. I was headed for the grave where my parents sleep, but I was trapped into a mansion which I just was passing by and became unable to leave. This mansion doesn't have an exit. Miss Leslie Doyle, I hear that you are a very talented medium. Please help me. Okay, so that was the letter. And then he's like, wow, I really don't understand what was going on, like in that story. So then he came in front of the room, and he could hear voices from inside, like talking. It was Leslie's voice. I wonder where the ghost mansion is. And in response, he heard the class president's
Oh my goodness, it's scary.
the class president's voice. It must be. This is really spooky. It must be within the forest on top of the hill. I'm just going to turn this down a little bit. Oh, he was surprised. Okay. And so then Hiro opened the door. This is really heinous music. Wow, that's amazing that you figured it out. Surprised that the boys at the sudden at a sudden boy's voice, suddenly hearing a boy's voice, the class president turned around. Okay, I think this means like as always she had this kind of like sleepy look on, and like was just kind of spaced out. I don't know. That's hard. Wow, just as I expected from the class president of 2B. In the mock exams we had just now, you were the top, right? You're Mitani-kun, you're like Mitani, right? You can call me Hiro. Hiro's fine. Hiro, whoa, he sounds freaking out. Hiro sat down just anywhere